Love and Light Collective. Wow, what an amazing full moon. All right. I don't know. You know what? I did not look up if we had an actual super moon. Somebody in Tarot Land on here was calling it a super moon, and I wasn't certain that was the truth, but I will look that up. I did pull some cards for you guys regarding all of this eclipse energy. And so I'm not really directing it simply and solely with last night's moon energy. All right, you guys, this is a timeless reading, so take from it what you will when it gets to you. Okay, it's the best I can say that. But take what resonates. General collective, just the same. You guys know the drill. But honestly, I pulled from beyond its energy. Okay, and in spite of that fact, last night's moon's energy obviously came out, but with great specificity. So we're going to talk about it. I've got a few cards here, so I'm going to try to keep it moving, keep myself on track. Maybe that's like what you guys have been doing too. It's like, all right, now I know the drill, but like I want the drill to be a little bit more smoothly when I run it, so we just gut through this shit. Like, just really being focused and intentionally so, right? Like it's like, oh, okay, like yeah, I got this bag, right? What I can do is about 3 to 5 different things out of it, which is the best beneficial, you know what I mean? Like which gets my credit score the highest, fastest, things like that. Like you're really, yeah, chills on that. You're really intentionally I don't even want to say learning these lessons. It's more like, you've learned the lessons and you've been tested, tried and true. And so the divine are like well pleased at this, right? I mean, if you're asking me, 202 on the timer collective, sometimes I have questions about the testing. It's like, if you knew. But you know what, you guys? The testing is for us. Pretty much anytime you hear anywhere, whether in church, whether in the spiritual community, however that may mean, right? When you hear about God testing, right? You got to know that that too is with purpose, because on the back end, don't you garner way more confidence? Yes, you do. It's interesting. I'm channeling about confidence. That's the first card that came out. And mind you, collective, I'm channeling with the cards like nowhere near me at this point. So I just grabbed them and saw, oh yeah, okay, confidence. So Saint Michael the Archangel. God, I love Mike. He's so amazing. Michael just slays, man. I mean, if you got Archangel Michael on your side, what was your problem? You know what I mean? Like, he just, whoo-wee, and he's just one of many, but wow, right? He's coming out first for you, not against you, I promise. Someone's being guided to go on ahead and work with the sacred geometry that they've been hemming and hawing over. I don't know exactly what that may mean with specificity at this time, but I need not know because it's not for all. Anyhow, okay? And whoever that's for will know. That's how that works, okay? You guys literally have miracles 333 on the timer, and I just hit the Yeshua card. I am freaking out. I've got the card of Yeshua the Christ. Okay, he's holding the entire world in his left arm, whilst his right hand is up towards a very victorious sky and a very victorious higher power that you two are part of, just like Yeshua the Christ. Okay, and this energy is indicating 4 on the timer. Oh my God, you guys. I would not want to be your karmic. I'm just saying, ooh-wee, man. How are your karmics, by the way? Are they still around? I mean, like, it's giving, woo. Oh my God, and you got Mother Mary coming out? Please be kidding right now. Untouchable, unfuckable, you are. Please know that. Please have the confidence about that. Yes. When I pulled this card, I was like, okay, yeah, we'll need to work on confidence. But it's like also giving hate. For those that really don't need to work on confidence, you might actually have to focus on working on having confidence about this miracle, or miracles as I previously channeled in the plural form, coming in. And Mother Mary and Yeshua, did y'all know they're ascended masters? Like you are. 454 on the timer. Cannot make it up. You've got life-changing energy coming in. And as I see that, I see the move card with the guardian angel being depicted on it. So your guardian angel is even here saying, hey, guess what? Literally double the energy of a guardian angel. Your guardian angel is giving this message to you through this session that you actually have to really believe this reward exists for you. This miracle exists for you. Irregardless of what it is, how ginormous it seems, it exists. Don't compromise yourselves, all right? It's coming out with Saint Agnes of Rome, but really I'm getting, this is a message at the behest of the divine indicating, hey, don't self-sabotage this now, please and thank you. Like, seriously. You're getting signs from above, and your guardian angel is saying, yeah, that's me too. I mean, like, tap in, all right? Keep going. Steady progress you are making. Saint Therese of Lisieux, all right, coming out. And what was that oracle? That was the, I don't even know where is the box? Oh, you guys, if you were wondering, that was from the Saints and Angels Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue. But honestly, I was meditating last night, and that deck was calling me, man. Spirit highlighted the crap out of that. I mean, it was like damn near glowing, in my spiritual eye, of course, right? You guys are really expected to continue down that path of intentionality, if that's even a word. Being intentional, right? Conscious direction is coming out for you. From this other oracle that I have, it's not really, they don't call it an oracle, you guys, but my guides guided me to it, and I'm very grateful. It's called The Science of the Mind, right? By Ernest Holmes, and they're called wisdom cards. All right, just go with it. Experience has taught us that the subject tendency of this intelligent law of creative force may consciously be directed and definitely or definitively used. This is the greatest discovery of all time. So conscious direction, you guys are entering into that space that I'm so grateful to say that, because I have been guiding you towards this, all right, intentionally, on my, in my part, in my place, and rightfully so. Okay, otherwise, why do I have this platform? Makes sense. But you've been guided beyond the Christ-like consciousness and into the all-in-all. You are returning unto source energy. You are the embodiment of your ascended master version, or higher self version within your meat suit. Okay, this is the ultimate, solar return here on the other side of this eclipse energy. Okay, you're also being guided to your inner being. This card says God is always God, no matter what our emotional storm or what our objective situation may be. There is always a something hidden in the inner being that has never been violated. You guys, tap in, dig in deep, perhaps, right? Maybe you need to. That's not anyone coming for you. It's just you've been through a lot. You're chosen. You're upper elite, top tier. Right, upper echelon, top tier, upper echelon, aspects, fractals, maybe fragments of God, source, goddess, however you subscribe, whatever tag word you need there, the higher power, all right? And so you are to get ready for what? A limitless experience, okay? This is the reward and the miracle energy, right? Surrounding this reading coming in. It says, within us is the unborn possibility of limitless experience. Ours is the privilege of giving birth to it. And that's exactly, oh my God, chills. Oh my God. I just experienced a wave of chills, almost like into that of the wax once it's heated up in the lava lamp. That's really fucking sensory at best. So, I mean, you guys, get ready. There is some heavy significance with the solar and root chakra coming out through this session, through the cards as well. And we're going to talk about it in furtherance in a few moments. So be mindful to tap into, those specific aspects of your chakral system, and just, do whatever works necessary. We are talking about some shadow work aspects with this dark mirror oracle that I was also guided to along with the angels and saints. This is par for the course of just cleansing, maintaining, guarding, right, protecting, because right now your life force energy, which really is, almost 1,000% in the solar, excuse me, the sacral, right, and the sacral and root are just, almost the same, right? Um, so be mindful, be protective, and be investigative, because you want to know, like, is it good? Like, if you were a female, right, in the sense of having, like female parts and things, right, and you never ever went to a gynecologist, that would be a bad thing, right? Because it's like you're closing yourself off from the potentiality of some information that could be life-saving, right? So same deal here. Okay, I'm sorry, fellas. I could go for you in the back there if you want with a prostate, but I mean, you guys get it, right? And that's so painful for you anyhow, usually. So we won't go there. But you know what I'm saying, collective. It's like maintain your shit. It's giving use it or lose it, right? And of course, this is not a doom and gloom message, and you guys are far more capable than most at getting to the root, no pun intended, because we're talking about the sacral and the root chakras, um, than most people are able to. So just stay fluid in that, aspect of duality that you've clearly mastered, all right? I do see those really intending for like legacy wealth. I do see the energy of that in the cards at this 28 reducing to 10, and you guys could hella be saying 1010. I just saw 1118 on the timer. Oh my god, you guys get ready. It's new beginnings, it's abundance. It's the same. It's almost like I'm hearing somebody say, yeah, it's the same shit, right? It is. But I mean, are you ready? Because maybe you weren't, and that's why I'm still here going, hey, it's coming in, right? Don't be that one that self-sabotages by being negative about this. If you're sitting there going, this is the same message, it's always, then maybe it's not even for you, because you're creating that it's not for you. And so then you're still sitting there going, where is my abundance? Where is my... Half of the time, I'm channeling these messages for people that literally understand they're walking in the abundance. They're just being guided to keep going so that they can experience even more. They're not the one sitting there going, yeah, right, well, where is it? We're always talking about it. Well, are you about it, though? You can't just talk about anything. You've got to be about it. So, I mean, make dollars and cents as well as common sense for you, right? But Gaia is coming out with this beautiful 28 energy of abundance, right? And this card states, the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Exactly, the all in all. You guys understand now, you are connected. But Gaia is calling you guys. I mean, we are of Gaia. Makes sense. I mean, we're, Gaia's part of the uni, right? The universe. And we're part of the earth, right? Like, it makes sense. So it's okay to understand that, honor that. I don't know if somebody's still struggling with like, well, I don't know, I still get like the energy of somebody like, is this okay? Is it safe? Ask God. Ask Goddess, right? You can't trust anyone on the internet, makes sense, but you can damn sure trust your internet. Oh, God help. You can damn sure trust your intuition, and you can trust your spiritual guidance, right? You talk to Holy Spirit and ask. I talk to Holy Spirit too. Ask. Like, it's that's for someone. Anywho, moving along. Communication coming out. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange info in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart and spiritual guidance team, right? The center of your truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. What did I just say, collective? Run it back, right? Root chakra coming out with the energy of number 1. The frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life. There's that sacred geometry coming through saying, hey, hi, pay attention to me. So again, you might have some specific resonation with the flower of life. You could have a flower of life tattoo. That's cool. I'd love to see that shit. I love sacred geometry, you guys. But you could be, you're being asked to work. You're being guided to work with that flower of life, particularly. But sacred geometry also in the generic. Maybe you're being guided to learn about it. Okay. Because do you know how many people I've like tried to talk to about sacred geometry? They're like, what? I'm like, what? I'm like, but you're in the spiritual community. What do you? I'm like, I have questions. But um, so this red flower of life, has the frequency of stimulating passion, and it supports your sense of security. Yes, on this physical plane. Guys, do you know how many people try to pay for that sense of security that the divine's gifting to you now because you're awesome and amazing and you are of it, you are of the light, you are of God? All right? And you're gonna receive this sense of security on the physical plane, but also in your bodies. I mean, don't you want that? There is healing and prosperity all throughout this message, but there's also all throughout this message, just the same, the request for you, yes, you, to believe, 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 believe. 1544 on the timer. You guys, 1544 deadass reduces to 5. That 1-5, and we've had multiples, and as I say that, it's like 1555 on the timer. That 1-5 took us to major life-changing energy. You've got more than one. You got 5s on the left, you got 5s on the right. So you could be damn sure seeing 10, 10, 5, 5, 5. Okay, you could be seeing 9s, 11s. They're all coming out. They're screaming. They're shouting. Are you paying attention? Your guardian angel's coming through saying, are you paying attention? I've been sending signs. Don't disbelieve now. Like, it's like you're in the book for a limitless experience, not a lesser experience, a limitless, not a limited experience, a limitless experience. Could you please stop limiting your ass? Stop it. Believe. 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 It's okay to believe. I promise. All right. Prosperity. Hello. I mean, is your bank account full? Yes, it is. Please don't go and look at that. Just claim this shit. Okay. Is your bank account full? Yes, it is. Is it running with overflow? Yes, it is. Are you abundant? You are abundance. Oh, so of course. Oh, yes, of course you're abundant. You are. You just are. I am the all in all. So you are what? Prosperity. So would you need to search for something you are? Hell no. You just know that you know you got it because you are it, right? Just like those lonely out there in Loveland. I get it so hard. I get it, okay? But if you are love, and you are, how are you lacking love? You're not. So stop disbelieving that you have love when you are love. I hope I'm talking to somebody, because golly, I'm starting to sweat, and I can't see y'all and I can't hear y'all, but I hope y'all hear me. Prosperity. The frequency of prosperity supports our feelings of well-being. See, there's that security coming in, that sense of safety in the physical as well, right? With physical shit like money, which, you guys, that ass money is energy, so like don't limit it to the evidence of paper. Okay, so that's for anyone who can get that. Okay, please get that, because what I don't want you to think is that you've got to chase after a physical aspect of money when money is energy. Right. And you are energy. Right. Just like goddess is energy. Right. See how powerful you are to just call in that energy, because the energy of you and the energy of God, goddess, however you subscribe, higher power, is stronger than the mere measly energy of money. Money is limited, you guys. It doesn't buy love, right? Y'all tried that, some of you. Did it buy love? No. It bought you some time for you to enjoy some delusion a little longer, right? But you know better now. And so you're doing better now. And that's why this prosperity is coming into you now. If you will believe, 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 believe. It's okay to believe. All right. The frequency of belief comes with the energy of that of number 11. All right. It supports your sense of self-worth based on your gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. The divine really wants you to believe in yourselves, who you are. Who you are. Okay? Who you always were. Remember. Believe. Believe in what you remember. 2020 on the timer. There could be some significance to that year. I say that tongue in cheek. Anywho. You guys, Yeshua is all on your ass. Okay? 33 coming out. Now, we already talked about Yeshua with hella specifics, right? I mean, he had the whole world in the left arm, you know what I'm saying? He got his right hand, like, you know, doing the thing, just like you do, right? Right? The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as part of Source. Hello, somebody. Can you hear me? Please let me know. All right. Please hear me. Even if y'all don't let me know, please hear. Believe. Right? Believe that anything is possible because you are part of Source. I mean, 2121, just on the timer. Reducing to... Jesus Christ, literally. Reducing to 3-3. So you could be seeing 3-3, 3-3-3, 11-11. You could be seeing 6-6 as well. I saw that in the cards. And as I say that, here's another freaking 11-29 reducing to. And it's a card of healing. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. This is exactly what the coursework is for you now. Okay? And for you now. 22 on the timer. That's literally a master angel number. You guys, look up these angel numbers. All right? Look up those angel numbers, would ya? They really help round out the message. I promise. All right? Study. Show yourselves approved. Okay? You will have a lot more guidance on the other side to learn in those angel numbers. And definitely, you know, communing with the angels. I mean, it's not hard. They're there for that. I mean, they're built for that, right? 2228. That puts you in alignment and grounds you in balance, right? It's giving temperance angel energy, looking to heal you now, right? I'm envisioning angel wings wrapping around shoulders kind of vibes, right? Just, I love that. I love that. And you guys, I forgot to mention, that was the Activations Oracle, Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle. And I was guided to it as well. And the reason why those cards were pulled is because those are the very activations, the very miracles, that reward energy that you already have received in spirit, like in the spirit realm. Okay? Just trying to help you, because some of you are like, wait, what? But during that, you know, everything that went down last night and then the recent eclipse energy, right? This is what's going on, okay? Just to keep you abreast of the situation in the physical plane, all right? Some of you are, you know, still working through the energy such that you're feeling a little fragmented, disjointed perhaps, you know, when it comes to connecting, you know, even like you maybe have in moon cycles past with your ancestors, your guides. It could even be specifically with Yeshua. Most call him Jesus. It's not his name, but 11:01 on the clock. There's that 111 energy, and that also kept coming through the cards. I'm not certain if I mentioned that one, but So with regards to this healing energy, okay, that we had just talked about, that's, coming to you, and now we know that it is regarding your consciousness. It sounds like you're healing your consciousness. You are with that conscious direction, right? And you're healing your consciousness about the fact that you are of God. You are God, right? I mean, you are a piece of God. I mean, God can't deny you. All right, so take that off the table. Somebody's worrying about that, but it's like, quite frankly, I think that there's such a call. God, there's another fucking 33 on this. Hold on. All right, I just think that we're being, as a collective, called to extreme measures of healing because God, the energy, the source, does not prefer to be in the energy of self-sabotage. And I leave you with that particular food for thought for all of you, not just some, not just one. All right. Be wise about your intentions, your words, your thoughts, your actions, your repercussions and expected reparations. Be mindful of who you take from and who you give to, and who, you know, who gives to you and who you take from. Okay? Be protective of your energy right now and like immediately. It's giving, hey, put up Fort Knox if you must, because you've got, like, I don't want to cry, but you've got a lot of great energy. It feels like the energy of, like, let's say, you always wanted to go to Disneyland or Disney World as a child, and you are now an adult, and even in your adult life, you didn't, make enough to really kind of live, sustain yourself, and have that magical trip. It's like you're literally, chills on this, in the energy of walking through that parking lot to, like, go in to that gate. It's like, this is it now. Like, you're here now. Like, you made it. You jumped the timeline. All right. And for those that are confused about timeline jumping, basically I'm training you to do that. All right. Every time the messages are coming through regarding choose the positive, magnify what you want, because that's really all it takes to jump a timeline, is to retrain your brain into the positive, most highest vibrational version of your thinking, your thoughts, your words. And jumping the timeline really just means that you are in alignment with those frequencies that allow you to breathe and enjoy life instead of slave and labor and, walk around suicidal, right? So nobody wants that. You know what I mean? So trust in the wise spirits and your prayer will be answered. Natural healing powers. Some of you are being called, to work with Yeshua, to understand about, further aspects of being that of a healer. Some of you could, brand yourselves as that, or just have been chosen to be that. You could be resonating with that black sheep energy, okay, from the family. And you guys, the natural healing power was the second card that had came out, and it has a 6. There's 3 there. This is high. I need you to know, this is high levels of divinity in support of you. So now, what does that mean for you? Oh, did you catch up? Well, congratulations! And guess what? 2808 on the timer. Hella abundance coming to you. All right. If the world around you seems turbulent, stop. Okay. Some of you are so sensitive because you always were, but on top of it, now you've jumped probably several timelines, okay? Just in this one incarnation and just recently, right? So you're feeling a little raw, and the world is giving the world, right? So it makes sense to give yourselves the grace, maybe cocoon up a bit with that temperance angel energy that was channeled earlier. The next card out indicates you have the ability to affect your own destiny. Yes, that's what's happening right now. You are co-creating with source energy. You are an ascended master as far as your vibrational frequency. All right. The light in you can lead the way. 46 reducing to 10. And that card about affecting your own destiny had 41 reducing to 5. Life-changing energy. Cannot get around it. Are you ready? Or are you fighting this? You know, what is going on, in that mental space? All right, so lastly, certainly not least, okay, we've got the message from the Dark Mirror to close out your session. All right. If you're still with me, I need you to know I really appreciate you, because I also didn't plan to be here this long, so thank you. I love you for that. And please be a dear, you guys. Click the like. Really trying to amp up the algorithm here. All right, thank you. So we only had originally one card. All right, it's the overarching energy of this message from the Dark Mirror. Okay, and it comes with the number 16 reducing to 7, and there's that reward energy. But we're going to talk about some stuff, again, shadow work aspects, right? And this card is the Black Flower Fragrance. It's so funny because you guys probably know and love Moon. I'm trying to think, is it Moon Tarot? I don't really know. I can't remember her name. I mean, her channel name. Or their channel name. But, and they were talking about invoking the black flame. There's some significance to black, all right? And so I am mindful that at this point, you might be being called into a furtherance of the darkness, right? You guys, everything in balance. So this is not me saying, hey, you guys, let's go ahead and worship demons. No, I'm saying the shadow aspect of yourselves needs to be honored, right? Why? Because you need balance. You can't be like love and light all the time, always and in all ways, and teach people lessons and learn lessons and be a catalyst for others. You can't. You have to know all aspects of yourselves, right? And honor all aspects. Could you imagine if you walked around not knowing, like, that, hey, I've got an elbow over here, like, what the hell? I didn't know, right? Like, you wouldn't maybe even try to move that arm. You're like, well, I don't have an elbow. There's no bendy joint, right? Well, if you learned today that you've got an elbow, perhaps you should go ahead and bend it. See how that works? The knowledge is power. The awareness is power. That's why we don't allow power to be taken from us anymore, right? By thinking negative stinking thoughts and self-sabotaging our very desired manifestations. All right, so we're going to talk about this. I'm going to read this, but then I'm going to clean it up, because me personally, like Sanatha Jade, I didn't really appreciate, especially the one line, and we'll get to it, but 32:33 on the timer. And I didn't write this oracle, so we'll just talk about it, okay? But interestingly enough, the full moon phase is connected to this card. We just had that, right? And some of you, you could be still working out aspects of anger within, or you need to, now that's it. You've got to go to your dark side to figure out how fucking angry you are so that you can clean that shit. Damn. That's a lot. So we're going to talk about this card, all right? And then get into the message. It says, a beautiful woman, her face with a hint of resolve, holds a strange black rose on her chest. It seems to explode like a crystal, each petal an obsidian shard. So, there's beauty in the black. There's beauty in the darkness. Especially if you're there, no worries, right? You beautify the all in all, especially when you set intention to. So don't fear the dark. Don't fear your shadow. It shall not overtake you. I know you have some sort of awareness at its root that it is quite powerful, but it is high time you use that power for your highest and greatest good. I have chills all over me. This is a lot of energy, so bear with me. Okay, hold on. All right. The sentence connected to this card, according to its Oracle guidebook, collective, is if we want to go dark, go black. Don't stop to the evening, but embrace the night. Oh my God. And that reminds me, I have been channeling all day this song, and apparently it's by Beyonce, and it's called Cuff It, right? So funny because we are in cuffing season, basically. But and I know it's about like other stuff, right? But just hear me out. So I was channeling, I'm gonna try to sing it. This it says wait, I gotta find it. Hold on. Okay, it's like I gotta find it. I'm looking at the lyrics. Where is that one part though? Hold on, because there was another part that, see, because I don't have the lyrics memorized. Yeah, you guys are getting ready to go where nobody's been. That's the thing. Or you guys are there now, really. Really. Okay. All right, I found it. Okay, okay. It's like, I kept channeling, like, since early this morning. It was like, we gon' fuck up the night. Bet you you'll see fire. Bet you you'll see stars. Bet you you'll elevate. Bet you you'll meet God. And then this other part in the verse after, it says, don't miss this roll call. Is you here or what? So, you know, it's like the cosmos, Yeshua, high level divinity source itself is calling you into this power, this heightened position. 113 on the clock. All right. Uh, literally 113, like 113. Hold on. Okay. This is a lot of energy, you guys. Whew. Let me, oh my God, I just got lightheaded. What the fuck? All right. So I needed to get this last part out about this oracle card before I move on with the rest of the message to close it out, okay? Bear with me. I just went somewhere. I don't know what the fuck. Hold on. And the statement is as follows. The world is unfair. Fuck off, dear world. Fuck you. Right? It's like something about the world, you know, trying to act as that ginormous crab in that proverbial crab bucket or barrel that you just already have exploded out of. It's like, it's undeniable now. It's giving fuck you. I made it. I did that. Right? And so that's what you need to actually like hone in on a little bit more here, honey bun, so that you can fully, rightfully, properly honor yourself. Honor who you are. Whether you're a guy, girl, what have you. Okay? Honor who you are. Who are you? Know. Believe. 37:33 on the timer. All right. And so we're gonna read this. I'll read it. I will. And then we're gonna clean it up a bit. It says, and this part seems to be connected to the little sidecar message that I have for some of you. Again, the black flower fragrance we talked about already, that was the overarching energy, but this kind of seems to be like another like turn here in the message, okay? And it says, going dark. Love is not a white dove, nor it turns people into angels. Love can be ugly, love can be cheap, love can be rotten, but even ugly love has a right to exist. Even cheap love can raise to the sky. Even rotten love has the dignity of eternity. Even a black rose by any other name should still smell as sweet. Even if you are wrong, you still have the right to be angry. Even if you're not perfect, you have the right to be respected. Even if you are stupid, and that's the part I really didn't like, collective. Okay. You have the right to be listened to. Even if you are lucky, you have the right to complain. Even if you are rich, you have the right to be sad. Even if you cannot shine because you are beautiful, then shine even if you are ugly. Shine because you are ugly, gorgeously black, ugly as love, worn out as an angel, cheap as a crown, unconquered as a fragrance in the night. And so this is so much energy. So there's this like message of like, you be that badass mofo, you be that badass bitch. Like, you honor that, you respect that. You respect that, so they respect that. So they put some respect on your name. How are they going to put the respect there where you didn't place it? When it comes to you, your name, your brand, your identification, right? Your business, your blueprint, all right? And the next cards coming out of this oracle for you, collective, it says, is this me? All right, with the healing energy number 4. 18 on the next card, reducing to 9. Naked before the stars. So again, with that 9 energy coming out, okay, while you're like healing, learning, growing, asking like, is this me? Like, is this me too? Regarding your dark side, your shadow side. Many of us in the collective have been really undeniably facing our shadow sides, whether we intended to or not. This lunar eclipse energy recently just really was already like the nail that put the excuse me, what do I want to say there? I'm like, nail in a coffin, no. Hit the head on the nail, perhaps, right? But you can't get around trying to face your shadow side. It is a call, it is a command at this point from the divine, and those tapped in know, okay? Because if you continue on without furthering your understanding of your shadow side, what it likes, what it dislikes, what it will not, what it will, tolerates, and what it just refuses, right? Then you're going to unfortunately be stuck in that self-sabotagery energy of the 9 and be ultimately in a fragmented reality, existence, okay? And so that's why we've got this conscious, direction coming out for you so that you can really kind of propel past that, I don't want to say trap, but, the choice is yours. I mean, what will, collective? Are you going to do the work? Are you going to face the demon down, right? Are you afraid the demon's you? Okay, well, face the fear, right? And then see what happens. Now, for some of you, you're being asked to really get into that shadow side because you've got to have boundaries about yourself, honey bun, or guy, girl, what have you. You got a parasite addicted to you. They've got addictions. They're masking up. They do not love you. I'm so sorry. This is giving narc vibes. But this artificial heart energy is also coming from, Ascended Master energy with that 12 reducing to 3. Speaking of divine communication. 6 on this card indicating alone in the world, and the divine are saying, no, you're not alone in this world. You would never be alone. Who cares if you got a meat suit to the left or right of you? You are not alone. 4222 on the timer. Angelic realm assistance saying you are well. All is well. 22 on this next card. All right. 22 came out twice. Just saying, I want to look it up. Okay, look it up. But this person, whether they're in your life or not, they won't cry for you. If they're crying, it's going to be for them. Because, their needs aren't being met by you anymore. They can't vamp off of you anymore, for those resonating with that parasitic energy vampire vibe. All right. This person, Spirit saying, is fated to suffer because they were hiding their true selves. But you also need to be mindful not to hide your true self, because in doing so, you would allow this person to essentially drain you, okay? This person will be in regret on the other side of this karma coming in for them. Could be as soon as today or tomorrow, but also this person tried to swap destinies somehow, all right? If this could be just by draining you as well so that they could sustain their life, their lifestyle, right? And Spirit is calling you into the energy of being the child that you are the child that you were meant to be in this life and beyond. And really that has to do with, again, going back to that miracle reward energy, the heightened awareness that you are of source. Okay. 30 on this next card, calling the storm. And so source wants you to step up, honor yourselves, who you are not, honor that dark side. All right, because you are being put in a position to really squash shit, I'm hearing. You're being placed in a position to really be the authority for what happens in your life, in your connections, in your mental space, your physical space, all right, your chakras, by calling the storm. No longer are you tempering down that darkness, you're calling it into the light. Now, why would that be? To transmute it. See how that works? Transmute it into balance, right? So this may feel like a sacrifice, but the sacrifice comes with that reward energy, that miracle energy of 7, right? But also, Spirit's asking you to just really walk away from that person, sacrifice that connection, because it is draining you, holding you back, depleting you, and it is an act of self-sabotage and not an act of love, not even for that person. All right? You don't want to be in the way of somebody else's karma. Trust me. All right, so I'll leave you with that. This has been a long enough session. Thank you for those that are still actually with me. But those are the messages that I got pulling from the recent energies, okay? Hopefully that resonates. Please let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it when you guys do that, all right? And I love the connectivity, if I'm being honest. So thank you for those that hit the like, those that subscribe, and stay the course, collective. It looks like you're doing the damn thing. I'm happy to report. Love and light.